গ্ৰেপ্তাৰ কৰা সকলৰ ভিতৰত কেইবাটাও সংগঠনৰ শীৰ্ষ নেতাও আছে ৰাজ্যত আইন শৃংখলা পৰিস্থিতি বৰ্তমান নিয়ন্ত্ৰণাধীন অধিক জীৱন আৰু সম্পত্তি ৰক্ষাৰ স্বাৰ্থত আৰক্ষীয়ে গুলি চলাবলৈ বাধ্য হৈছিল হিংসাত্মক কাৰ্যত জড়িত তিনি সহস্ৰাধিকক আটক কৰা হৈছিল সামান্য অপৰাধ কৰা অধিকাংশ যুৱক যুৱতীক মুকলি কৰি দিয়া হৈছে এছআইটি গঠন কৰা হৈছে
Total number of 136 cases have been registered so far, and 190 protesters have been arrested of various kinds, like, people who involved. These are not normal democratic protesters. These are people who indulge in violence and perpetration of various kinds of acts of hooliganism and acts of violence. And also, a whole lot of conspirators have been arrested, including some of the major leaders of various organizations. The situation right now is pretty normal. No violence is being seen. These characters, after we have done large-scale arrest, and we have detained more than 3,000 people, and we have let go a whole lot of youngsters who had done protests, done some small vandalism, but then we had, treated them with compassion. We thought, like, youngsters, after all, if they have thrown a couple of stones, no, we have kind of overlooked that, and we have let them go by counseling their parents as well as. So I have appealed to the parents, not to ensure that, like, the kids do not come out on the street and their protest is taken over by some other vandals, some bad characters and miscreants, who would in turn, after a point of time, take over the entire situation and indulge into wanton violence and things. So, in police action, 4 people have got killed, unfortunately. Some of them are very young, and maybe they just were a part of the protest and they were doing very small little, act of defying curfew and indulging in very little protest and indulging in cases which are not very correct. But then situation has become such that police had to resort to fire in order to save more people and property, etc. And 26 protesters and vandals had received injuries of various kinds, including bullet injury, and they are in the hospital. Some of them have been released recently, and situation is pretty much under control now. I won't name them right now because investigation is on, but then you have people from political parties, you have people from organizations, you have just sheer miscreants, and, like, different kinds, like, it's I won't say one single lot. There are different across organizations and parties. So we are at it. Investigation's been on, and we have arrested a whole lot of them, and we will arrest many more. We have got interesting video footages. We've got very good evidences. We are analyzing them. And all these perpetrators and key conspirators, the mature people, we are being compassionate only to the youngsters, not for miscreants with a malefied intention to create havoc, and they are not going to be spared. SIT has just been established, so we'll take time to comment on that.